do you see any reason for Officer Tenzing to use his gun at all?
No, I don't think any of us, Jacob, if we take a look at that video, and no matter how much we watch it at this point, there's nothing in that video to suggest that that young man should have died the way that he did. This was just a horrible, horrible tragedy that should not have occurred whatsoever. But thank God for the video, because it gives us clear evidence of what occurred in those few seconds. And the fact that that video does not line up with his report that he wrote, and also with the statement that his partner made, is even just as troubling.
Well, and Paul, let me ask you about this. First of all, he knew he was wearing a body camera. Why file a report that doesn't even remotely square with what investigators were obviously going to see? There's always an investigation when there's a dead body.
Now, thank God for the video, indeed, because without it, there would not be an indictment in this case. And of course, African Americans especially have been making allegations about this against police officers for decades, and they haven't been believed. Now that there's video, often there's more credible evidence. It's still not dispositive. The defense attorney is going to say, thank God for the second video. Apparently, there's another dash cam video that the defense alleges shows something else. So it's not going to show what the police report says. So we know that police report is a big lie. It's fabricated. But apparently, you know, that we have this blue wall of silence in these cases. So the defense is hoping to make something of this other video.
We have another case here, Cedric, where a routine stop ends with a dead body. But have you ever seen anything quite this stark? He was pulled over for missing a license tag of some sort. He ends up dead, and there doesn't even seem to be any possible justification for it.
Well, you know, I've been in and out of this business, Jake, for about 38 years now, and I think myself, and along with a number of other police officials and administrators across this country, probably would attest to the fact that, no, we've never seen anything like this before. This is not part of any training protocol, and to be able to go from 0 to 100 as quickly as this officer did in this particular case is very disturbing to us all. So, to the point of your question, absolutely not. Never seen or experienced anything like this whatsoever.
And how prevalent, obviously we need to make the point, most police officers are good officers, most of them obey the law, most of them are there trying to serve the community. But how prevalent is this kind of attitude, do you think, nationally? How much of a problem is it?
Well, Jake, I wish I could say I'd never seen anything like this before, but in some ways, this doesn't look that different from Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old boy who was gunned down by cops in Cincinnati, and also Walter Scott in North Ferguson, who the police officers shot like an animal when he was running away. So this is an endemic problem.
In Charleston.
In Charleston, yeah. So this is North Charleston. This is an endemic problem, and what we need here is better training. I don't know why the university police are enforcing local traffic laws. They don't even get the same training that regular police officers get. So that's a problem. Again, we really have to ask, this really calls the need for some kinds of national standards for police departments to prevent circumstances like this. A lot of people, especially police officers, are afraid of African American men. They're more likely to shoot unarmed black men.